Don't call me Mr. Hayes.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Don't call me sir either.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Coffee and Chat. I'm your host, Loredana Lohan, and today is a very special episode because I have my boss, Andrew Hayes. Say hello and good morning, everyone.
Hello and good morning, everyone.
Perfect. So I thought that it would be great to just give a little bit of an introduction into Mr. Andrew Hayes and about his life here at Hayes Firm. So my first question for you is, what kind of law do you practice?
We are a small firm. We focus on estate and trust administration and litigation.
How exactly did you get into that practice of law?
When I first started out, I was working for a firm, and we had some cases like this, some litigation cases in this area dealing with estates and trusts, and I really enjoyed the financial aspects of it, and realizing that these estates are kind of like small businesses. So I just have always been intrigued by all the issues that could present themselves in an estate.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I know that after you graduated from Kent Law School here in Chicago, you spent about 2 years working before branching off on your own. My question to you is, how did you make the decision to branch off on your own and begin your own law firm?
Well, as you said, I was working at a law firm for a couple of years. Didn't really know how to be an attorney. That's not really something they teach you in law school, contrary to popular belief. They teach you how to research, hopefully how to write, how to think like an attorney. But the actual practicing of law, where you have a client and you go into court, you kind of learn that on the job. So I was learning that largely on my own, and I just kind of had an epiphany one day that I wasn't happy where I was, and I can do this myself. And I figured if I failed, it still would have been a valuable experience. So I just went for it. And that was 2008, so it's a long time ago.
Wow, well,
And then shortly after I opened the business, worldwide economic collapse happened. So that was nice. But we survived.
You persevered. You know, and that's actually a great lesson in mindset for me to carry over into my future when hopefully I will be pursuing my passion as well. So what is it about Hayes Firm specifically that makes you different than any other estates planning firm?
I think a differentiator for our practice is that we do focus so much on litigation. So everything, all the advice that we give our clients is informed by our experience in the litigation space. So that can either help our client set themselves up for a stronger position if things go to litigation, or most often it's to avoid litigation. So it's that litigation experience that influences everything we do, and that is a differentiator because a lot of firms that are in this area don't really deal with the litigation side. They handle kind of the more routine estates.
Okay, interesting. So it almost seems like Hayes Firm has more of a sense of preparedness for any challenge that could occur in this area.
That's right. Yeah, you can say that because we're always thinking about the worst case scenario. That's what we're paid to do.
Okay.
Another thing that makes us stand out from some of the other firms are that we're a family-owned business. So that informs our culture because most all of our clients are families and family situations in the estate context.
So my very last question to wrap up this segment is, what is your favorite part about your job?
The most interesting part about my job, and therefore my favorite part of the job, is just the problem solving that we do day to day. So clients bring us a situation that is a major event in their life. They are supremely confused, often frustrated, sometimes scared of what will happen. And we first are able to calm them down and then go through everything. And they bring us all the facts, all the documents, all the stories of all the crazy happenings amongst the family or whatever the situation is. And then we sort it out and bring them to a resolution, make them feel calm, and they can move on with their life.
Great. Well, That's the end of our interview. Thank you so much, Andrew Hayes, for coming on the show today, and stay tuned for our next episode.